Well, our interview is actually about campus activity, something that somebody in our class thought of. And you know, a lot of people don't know about stuff that's happening on the weekends, or we don't even have a lot of stuff on the weekends. You know, so I was wondering how you might find out about stuff. Stop you real fast for an interview, like real short?
Yes, because
All
you're
right.
wearing the awesome tie.
Thank you very much. What do you do on the weekend normally?
I lay in bed and watch TV.
Do you know about the University of Mary Washington's activities on the weekend?
Nope.
Have you ever heard of them?
Nope.
Have you ever been to any of them?
No.
So do you have a favorite one?
Well, how can I even go to anything if I've never heard of them? Or have a favorite one?
Thank you very much.
No
Thanks.
problem.
Hey man, let me ask you
really
two
short?
questions. Is it cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it cool? Hey, so what are your favorite events on campus that you do on the weekend here?
I've never been to one of those.
Never been. A few questions real fast? It's for our project.
Okay.
What do you typically do on the weekend here at Mary Washington?
Well, I run track, so usually have meets on Saturdays.
All right, fantastic.
Otherwise, go out
And when you go out, where do you go?
to parties, usually
Any
house parties.
Any university sponsored?
No.
Have you ever heard of any university sponsored functions?
I know there was a Friday night drive we considered, but I didn't go to that.
How'd you hear about it?
Yeah, I don't even remember. I just knew it was going on. Some people told me.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you publicize most of your events?
First off, like my option is painting a rock, and then a lot of times I'll do is I'll go on my computer and make a nice quick little flyer, print that out, and go over to OSACs, put that up all around campus with my buddies. A lot of other times, there's an option of chalking up campus walk. Facebook groups are really big. Door to door a couple times trying to sell things.
Would you say one method's been more effective than the other?
Going door to door is very effective, but we've also gotten in trouble for that. Because without proper permission, then you get in trouble. But that's been very effective. Also, just getting out and doing stuff like this, putting up a table and going out and talking to people is very effective.
One more question. What was the attendance of the last rock and roll?
What was the attendance? 250? 250 people.
Are you expecting more this time? Okay.
This time we're expecting more because last time we got a request to do another one, so that's why it should promote itself.
Yeah.
This is one of our advertising methods.
What other ways of advertising are you guys planning on using?
Well, we've set up flyers throughout campus. You'll see there's a lot
We
of the
plastered
nest.
the whole
We
campus with
plastered
flyers.
a
We
lot
also have
of-
a Facebook group.
we also
Oh,
have Facebook,
cool.
MySpace,
We set
YouTube.
up with Clicker.
Have you thought about using the campus email? Weekly
We
email?
actually emailed them, and we didn't come out. We didn't get out this week, but hopefully we'll be out next week. So.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks a whole bunch, guys. I'd shake your hand.
Yeah, we're kind of.
Well, it's sort of dry now, so.
Right on. Cool. Do you think we could interview you guys real quick? First longer. What do you normally do on the weekend?
I usually spend Friday night doing movie night with my girlfriends and doing homework, and then Saturday night I go to a friend's party.
Oh, I see.
Or I go to a bar.
Yeah, I usually drink on the weekend, either at my house or out at the bars too. But for people under 21, think about the University of Mary Washington's campus life.
It's pretty good. I live off campus, so
Right.
Sometimes it can be frustrating because I have to commute to do everything, but that hasn't really stopped me from being involved. I do a computer science club, Pearl, Frisbee, and I did do canoe kayaking for a while. So next year I'm moving on campus, so that'll be great. But it's an awesome campus. There's a lot to do. So
How have you heard about all this stuff? Everybody else seems like they haven't heard of it.
friends,
Classes.
I look at the weekly bulletin, and then there's and then there's flyers around campus. So I look at those, and that's how I get into things.
What would you say the majority of finding out about stuff is?
Usually friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Find out about the campus activities that we have here at Mary Washington.
Yeah, I read it in Science, get the newsletters. I usually just hang out the next year verbally.
Yeah, the net verbally. What do you think the most effective way is?
Actually, at Secobeck, when you put out those papers, people would pick them up in the college.
What's been your favorite event here that you've done?
I've been to a lot, actually. There's one 80s dance party that's really fun.
How'd you hear about that? That's really cool. I never heard about that. Oh, Signs. Do you check your emails a lot, the weekly emails?
Yeah, every day.
That's cool.
And whenever an email about whatever's happening comes up, I read it.
The one that Joe Molo sends to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
And you read that whole thing?
I read for things that I scan it.
Cool.
I scan it.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Everything and stuff like that. Awesome. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. We're thinking about setting up a online site for the University of Mary Washington as opposed to the campus weekly email that you do. And I know that's a real burden for you to do the weekly email.
It is.
Or at least it is for some people. I think it would be hard myself. What are the best ways of advertising, do you think, for the University of Mary Washington?
Word of mouth.
Now? Word of mouth right now? Do you think that setting up email or a web page would work at all? Or
No better than sending out the email.
no better than sending out the email? So word of mouth is number one.
It is.
All right, thank you.
How would you suggest that they
Well,
start outreach? to
this is
students?
my question. If UMW had a web page, and on that web page they had weekly events and weekend events too, how effective do you think that would be?
I think that would be if it was a web page with a link on the actual UMW website. You just click on the link
Right,
and
yeah.
access that, and that would be effective.
Do you think it would be more effective than our weekly email?
Yes. Because then you could access it at any given time.
Do you ever use the campus email, weekly email?
No, I haven't really used that. I haven't taken advantage of that.
Do you think that it's very effective?
Honestly, I don't really check it that often.
What about a campus website? How do you think that would be?
I mean, if it was kind of like a website just about like activities that are going on, yeah, I think that might be effective.
And would you use that?
Yeah, I'd use that as someone who's in charge of promotion and publications. Yeah, I'd use that a lot.